excited about the season?
Yes, sir, I am. Can't wait to get started. It's been a long off season, so finally be able to compete against somebody else is gonna be really good for us.
What's kind of the vibe of the team heading into this that you can tell? What's the kind of overall feeling?
I don't know. I feel like we've always been really close. Like I said, I think all of us are just ready to compete against somebody who doesn't have maroon on. You know what I'm saying? We've been beating each other up for the past 3 4 months, so to be able to do that against someone else will probably feel good for most of us. And we have some things we're trying to accomplish. So we've been working and we're trying to see what can happen in the next 6 or 7 months.
Do you as players kind of feel like you are sensing the rotations are getting set, or do you feel like that's something that's very still up for grabs as these first couple games roll by?
I don't know. This is my first couple months here. I've never played in Reed Arena under Coach Williams and the Texas A&M staff, so I don't know. We just come to practice every day and just work. That's pretty much it.
What are you looking forward to playing in this program the most?
Probably playing for Coach Williams. I think as a transfer, you kind of take a risk sometimes. This is my last year. Had a few schools on the table, but you never know how it's really going to go. So I think playing for Coach Williams and the Texas A&M staff, and also for the guys in the jerseys, will probably be the one thing I'm most excited about.
With all the new faces that you guys are going to have, do you expect it to take a little time before y'all can really start gelling on the court against other competition?
Um, no, I think we put in a lot of work. So I think we kind of iron out those issues probably a little sooner than later. I won't say it'll be perfect right away. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it'll take us an extremely long time to figure each other out.
Have you always taken pride in defense? Where did you learn to play it? When did you kind of step up your defensive game?
Probably freshman year, I think. When I first got to college, I think everybody really wants to score as much as they can, but I was having a little trouble doing that. Me and the rest of my teammates, so we just kind of made a decision to kind of do all the other little things, and that's something that kind of stuck with me. Oh man, probably like the people at my last destination. We didn't have a football team, so when I come here for the tailgates and I see a lot of people on campus, it's kind of crazy to see. Like normally, I'm not really used to. I'm not used to tailgates and big football games. So I'd probably say the people.
I know Buzz has been teaching some classes this semester. What is he like as a teacher for y'all, whether it be basketball or life or anything else?
I believe coach can pretty much teach almost anything. Like if he knows it, which he knows a lot of stuff, I think he can relate it to like anyone. Doesn't matter if you're familiar with it or not familiar with it. I think he's just a great teacher, also a great coach, but I think he's just a great teacher in general. He takes the time to really explain things. He doesn't skip over any part of the process. So I feel like he's just a great teacher overall.
What was the main thing that kind of attracted you to him and into the program? Was there one or two things that
Um, Honestly, man, when I was coming out of into the transfer portal, you know how you just have a few people in your ear, and everybody's kind of putting their opinions on things. And one thing that kind of stuck out with him was they asked, "Are you willing to be coached?" You know what I'm saying? I've been coached for 4 years at my previous destination. I know just some of the things I was hearing about him was he's gonna hold you accountable. Very demanding on both sides of the ball, and he's a fair, honest type guy. And I think for my last year, that's really what I wanted to be around.
did you talk to Coach Kennedy about A&M at all?
I did. I talked to Coach Kennedy a few times. We we had a few conversations about that. Coach Kennedy's my guy.
He encouraged you.
I'm not gonna say encourage me. He just kind of gave a little history on A&M. He kind of told me a little bit about it, how it was when he was here. He gave me his thoughts on Coach Williams, which were good. But I am not gonna say he swayed me here, but he did give his advice because I asked for it. So that was big to me.
What are some of the things that stood out about the defensive system? I know Coach Williams kind of described yourself on that and how yourself just kind of fit into that.
I really didn't know much about it when I first got here, I mean, only thing you really do is watch a lot of film, watch a lot of tape, right? And it's been something to really learn. You know what I'm saying? When you come from my previous destination, we played defense, but it wasn't like over here. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a scheme. It was more just you handling your business on your own type thing. You know what I'm saying? But when you get here, it's actually like a real game plan defensively, and it's been something to learn, but it's been exciting to learn, and it's also been a process as well. So.
What do you know about the SEC? Did you ever spend any time watching SEC teams in basketball?
Yes, sir. I also have a lot of friends that play in the SEC, so they kind of tell me how conference play is, how lit it always is. So, but besides that, I watch a lot of games. I watched them in the SEC tournament last year, not knowing that I would be here right now. But yeah, I watch some games sometimes.
How much do you think your experience with Belichick is?
I don't know. I'm just an old guy right now. You know what I'm saying? I haven't really done anything in a Texas A&M jersey, so I think only thing I can really tell them right now is about things I've done at my previous school, but I haven't really accomplished anything here yet. So I don't think I really have a big voice right now. But who knows?
Who's been the best player in practice so far?
Ooh, it's a tough one. I don't want to step on nobody's toes here. I don't know. I've been pretty much impressed with everyone. I think our depth will be one of our biggest advantages this year. I feel like we really have 10 to 12 guys that can really step on the floor and help at any time. So I'm not gonna just say one person. I'm pretty much say everybody.
I mean, you've played a lot of basketball. Obviously, you've seen a lot of different teams. You've played a lot of different teams. Where is this team right now as you get ready to start the season?
In terms of what?
Just how good you think they could be, how talented they are.
I don't want to answer that question. Not respectfully. Coach doesn't really like when we get too far ahead. So he likes for us to be where our feet are right in the moment. So I'm not going to really. I don't feel comfortable answering no. That's what I'm saying.
I'll ask you about 20 games. How's that?
Yeah, that's fine. Or you can just ask Coach. That's a lot better.
How would you describe Henry Coleman as a leader?
Phenomenal. I've also been impressed with him as well. Coming in as a transfer, you have certain guys on the team who've been great here already, and you kind of expect them to act a certain way when you come in. You don't know them, but on this team, man, like a lot of the great players from last year are kind of like really selfless and like egoless and not really power driven or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm more impressed with his personality / character more than his on court skills. But the dude's a baller. I love his motor, love his energy. He's always talking, trying to get us engaged in practicing. He loves the game of basketball, so I've been impressed with Henry for sure.
How would you describe your game?
Man, I'll do whatever. Whatever Coach Williams asks me, I'll do whatever. It really doesn't even matter. I know Coach has my best interest. I know he looks out for me. He loves me, and I love him as well. So I'm not going to just say I'm just a player who can do this, and this. I'll just do whatever it takes to win, honestly. Thank you, man.